Okay. Okay. I will call you back. I'm a little bit busy now.
No.
Okay. No problem. Thank you.
Okay, it's working now.
It's working now. See how you will know. If you go to Zoom, eh, you will see it. So with this one also, you can be adding title on top of Zoom. You understand?
Okay. That's why I scrolled on that.
Yes, that's this scrolling on that now. Oh, then you can add them. We have to go and remove it now. Collect the correct name of the event. So you have to look at like a table now. Table. This one is easy, sha. You have seen that. You see now coming back and looking now.
There's one chair there, but I'm not sure the chair is good.
There's this work now. Somebody needs to be on Zoom. Is somebody not going to speak from here?
Sorry?
Is somebody not going to speak from here?
There's someone going to speak from here now.
How will they hear?
How will they hear? That's what I don't know now. Because first of all, our wire was too far from here now.
How?
We are too far.
From here?
That is this wire. Because I want to speak now. I have to find out the people that can get to that place. You understand? They will connect like an assistant.
For assistant?
Yes.
How? Assistant don't does you.
You can go to our system. You can tell them to bring on the system. That system will not bring out your dream. You can check on you also use our own.
Okay, that means you want to.
When the person wants to talk, when
You're already on Zoom here now. I think you connect that to now.
Sorry?
You're already on Zoom here.
Yes, we're already on Zoom.
I think you connect that to.
Okay, yes, but you can also get that system, upgrade that system to Zoom.
Do you have another system?
I will ask the Ghana. I will ask your Ghana. If you give me system.
Okay, now. Okay. Now your Oga.
I don't carry us.
Hey, you don't wonder. I mean, I was surprised now because that is when you tell me. I'm not going to say something like you.
Okay, this one here.
You know, this one is I told him that she took any quality.
Because this one is clear.
And for those coming from the local governments who will need to pay the education as
What you mean is that? See, wait, but are you sure that you know route the audio through the mixer?
To the mixer.
You understand? Wait, let's see the voice. Can this head enter into the mixer? Okay, this one is the one that goes
Goes there. It's output.
output. There's no place for audio.
There's no audio does not come here. Audio can come here through the HDMI.
Also,
HDMI can carry audio.
Yes.
So if HDMI is coming to here, you understand? If HDMI come here, HDMI come here.
Doesn't matter, the HDMI comes there, it's already connected to this. There's no need. Bring that head. Bring that head.
Everything you need is from there.
From the camera. No, it's not from the camera. Okay, there's already audio coming out somehow through here.
I want to put somebody in my windows in case they start fighting.
You say?
I want to put somebody at Lagos. I'm coming back now.
In case they
Start. I'm coming back. I just said I don't know what to do.
What
Go to
they
the
call?
next light. National.
Yeah.
But you're coming back.
No, I just want to put
Okay.
No.
Yeah. What we do? Oh, you find me.
No, I think to do something sorry for the wahala.
You got this one, this one.
What is the number?
Only investors. What the hell second investors start
Let's do the main one. I'll try what
Last time when you know that medicine program, we talk say why we first day gas lights. I don't told a lot of people say you want the must come to do something, we want to everybody do gas lights. If you know what time you do, he forget now. He forgets. So I think I'm saying now only stream that one want to this in a place. Saying that only stream, okay, we go stream, okay. But again, this one is easy. It's easy and easy. We don't even need to. Something when you two screens in the day, you two screens in that's the thing, it's smart out now. Go downstairs, go look out. Actually, what's this one? What's the jacket? You're taking him down now.
Have you checked?
Please, can you do your accreditation and get your card? Please, for those who have not gotten their card, please do your accreditation, register, and then you get your card.
How far?
Well, I don't feel shame. I'm not going at that time. Which is so? It's not the show. Okay. Well, how many cameras?
You talk of Claire. That for you. This is not Claire be a problem now. You think not the show?
For there.
Man. Ah.
How many?
2.
3.
Okay. Ah.
So, voilà.
For every time we want to do this thing, we hope that say now multiplicator science.
Scatter.
You go scatter, you go do. Plug here.
At the phone, now they take you.
Have you heard the audio now? You don't tell them.
Yes, we come it together.
Okay.
You always come from there.
So this will come inside here now.
Straight.
We go system, eh?
When we are talking, we use our speaker.
Are you live?
Or go like that.
So you're checker now.
But someone has to talk on the outside now.
Yeah?
Someone has to talk on the outside.
No, that song they are playing.
Eh?
The song they are playing.
Yes.
You should not check whether it's coming.
No, now. It's just a look now. The idea of
Okay,
this
this
wire.
is an output.
Yes, the idea of this wire is to, when I want to talk from outside, everybody will hear. That's what I want to
So
talk.
in that case, you have to connect. What is it?
He will give us sound.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we need to now connect. We need to check. We need to check.
Please just go to the conference room, give the car. If you don't have a car, just go there, whether you are ready.
So I have turned on I've turned on the volume here now. So check whether you are getting any input there.
Really no.
Please just go to the
Really no.
conference room. The conference
Because
room.
if you say this thing box,
By the right,
So in that case,
you will get your car.
this is an output. This one's supposed to go to the camera.
the output is there now. The output was coming around the speaker now. We don't even need to put this one now. You understand?
Whether you connect on that device and speak.
That's the thing now. Okay, I should connect on that device and speak. That's one nice
That's
thing.
what we do, eh?
Yeah, that's true. You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct. But you now have to change it here. You have to change this one here now. And let them know that that's speaker. Oh, speaker. Okay, I think it's correct. Speaker headphone. Save as system. Let me see if I can connect. Okay. Okay, one more shot. Thank you. See, give me my phone. I don't think we need to use this, oh, we can sit down from time to time and come and visit you.
Testing. Again. Testing. I don't connect that. I've connected. I have connected. Can you hear me? Can you be here? If I don't hear, you stand up. Yes, you can hear.
We are hearing him.
Can you hear me?
We are hearing him here. Speak.
I can hear you, but you speak as one time. What you say on speakers? Don't you hear on speakers? It's coming from there.
We can hear you.
I can hear you perfectly.
Tell me, this is not working.
This is an output from speaker.
This is mic.
They are true now, that's true. One is blind, one is the same. Which one is mic?
This mic.
Huh?
This mic. These two mic.
Sorry?
This mic. This is mic.
The foundation issue that
They are true there. They are true there.
There are two mic one and mic two.
Okay, let's try moving this thing here. Then change it. This one is getting sound from that
Okay, this is getting sound from there.
One there. Yes, it's getting sound from there. It's correct. It's clear. It's clear.
That's what we want.
We want voice from outside talk. You get it here. So let's tell him to put.
Okay,
to
no, I have a
change the source.
solution. Come.
Because he's taking this one about.
Our teacher in this law, in this South conference, is a man we cannot even start to address because we will be at a deadline on how to end the discussion of him by the time we start. So in our days in school, we simply call him Uncle Sam, and his lectures gist on Uncle Sam. For those of us here who belong to my generation of undergraduates in the University of Benin, we know what I'm talking about. It is in some here that the Nigeria Economic Society Executive Chapter has published a book of treatises of about 9 chapters from different authors, which we are presenting today as one of the highlights of this summit. I don't want to start talking about Professor Uko for now. Later, we have more to say about Professor Uko. But let me suffice to tell you that Professor Uko may not know that for him, I wouldn't have graduated as at the time I did. And I will never forget that. Because in my days as a union activist, there were some actions I took that affected a particular lecturer in the department who vowed that I would never graduate. I was not even around at that time. I was a politician. I just finished my last exam. I was contesting for councillorship under the SCPM. When I heard that the result was out, I came back because I was sure I would graduate, not knowing there were some people who didn't want me to graduate in the department. But upon inquiry, I saw my name. The moment I arrived, the staff of the department quickly embraced me, and they were telling me to go and thank the God that has come. It was them who told me the old Professor Uko did. When the name of Rambert arrived, my name was not there. Professor Uko said, no, it cannot be. I know Francis Birasi. I want to know the reason why he was not graduated. He was then the dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences. He referred the matter to the then HOD, then Dr. C.E.E. Okoji, and they looked into it and saw that the particular lecturer was really trying to victimize me. So I graduated. Please, I want you to help us clap on this. That is just a little of my testimony, but I believe that everybody has his own testimony concerning this. As of today, we know that the Department of Economics has about 9 full professors. Out of those 9 full professors, it is only one that was not employed by Professor Uko when he was head of the department. So I will leave the rest. My brother, I have today become a lecturer, the senior one for that matter. And each time I sit to decide the affair of my students, whether to be punished or not to be punished. I will always remember Professor Uko. My mind will always tell me, stand for these students that Professor Uko stood for. Recently, in my university, I was made a member to investigate a particular misconduct of students. A lot of the people there and the people we interviewed wanted a particular student to be singled out and be disciplined. While sitting in the panel, I told myself, Professor Uko are Professor Okoje students, you must start for the
Go
students.
to OBS.
And
Go to
today,
OBS.
I'm happy to
This is
announce
Zoom. This is Zoom, not
that
OBS.
as
Go
a
to OBS so you can change it.
that no one particular student that practice was his position as student leader can be
But it's not correct.
victimized in this
It's not related to this
so
one.
it became.
Yes, now. So you click on this and you come and change from here.
So I recognize Professor S.T. Npoku, our teacher, your teacher, and
Yes, sir.
everybody's teacher. The
Huh?
book we have for Professor Oko today, those with riders that title Adam Smith cannot teach here.
Sorry, the test for this program.
We all know that Adam Smith
South Summit, Bridge States, Summit of Nigerian Economic Society.
Yes. So, we all know that Adam Smith
Of
is
Nigerian
adjoining the
Economic
father
Society,
of
South. That's it.
I will just throw small light on that. Professor Oko, it was Professor Oko, we understood that Adam Smith became the father of modern economists. Adam Smith, before the advent of Adam Smith, there were economic ideas, right from the time of Plato to Aristotle, Xenophon, and every other. Professor Oko will make history of economic thought interesting. So, we say Adam Smith cannot teach here to show, not to deride Adam Smith and remove all glory from him. It is just to show that economics has evolved over the years. I also teach history of economics thought, and in my research, I discovered that even the Adam Smith himself, the only thing he regretted upon his death, on his dying bed, was that death has cheated him. Death did not allow him to empty himself for humanity. There are many things he thought he would have been able to do, but for death, he couldn't do it. And so he cried and cried as he died at the point of his death. If Adam Smith, at that point, upon all he has done, could still cry that death did not allow him to empty himself for mankind, it means that there were a lot of things left undone, which other people did. So, we are not trying to remove anything from Adam Smith at all. I thought I should explain that. We recognize our professor from the University of Port Harcourt. As a matter of fact, this professor I want to recognize is the originator of the South Summit you have today. Without him, there will not be any zonal summit in the entire country. He originated, he's so dedicated to the issue of race. He originated the South Summit. And from there, other schools begin to take a group and have their own summits. He's a professor of the University of the Department of Economics, University of Port Harcourt, Professor Godwin Otto. Please, can you stand and let us? Those are men who make things happen. As a matter of fact, he is also the chairman of the River State Chapter of Edo State of the Nigeria Economic Society. We beg him, everybody begs him, because we feel he is the person who can do it. I also recognize one of our mentors here in the University of Prof. Venerable Professor O.I. Osamu. A very humble man. You see that he went down there, brother, please no sir. Your seat is here, sir. I was looking for you here, I didn't know you were there. But I saw it on paper and I recognize you. Please, the usher, can you usher Professor Samuni back? Professor Samuni is currently the Director of Academic Planning, University of Benin. Let me announce to you that the University of Benin is one of the few universities in Nigeria that has a full-blown academic planning that is a replica of the National University of Michigan, where you have people developing career. I was a senior academic planning officer in that unit before again I returned to academics. I was in academics, went back there, and again returned to academics. You know, everybody has the same calling. Academics is just my calling. I recognize Professor Francis Oluleye from Federal University Otueke. Am I right? They are from Federal University Otueke. Please, we help us with that for me. Please, yes, I want to recognize Dr. Orwell Neka, who is pardon me, what is River State is the other way. If I'm not able to perfectly pronounce your name, I'm very sure that
I don't see OBS. Let me see.
they will not pronounce it as OBS.
Where's
I
OBS?
was in Edinburgh recently. Here we pronounce Edinburgh. When I got there, I discovered if I say Edinburgh, nobody knew what I was talking about. They just said Edinburgh. That is it. So, my doctor, please, you can stand up for recognition. He is representing the past chancellor of the English Academic University. Thank you very much. I don't need any paper to replace to recognize my old team. I can see you there, sir. The dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences. He shall be most senior professor in the Department of Economics at Salim University. Professor B.O. Ijamida. You are welcome, sir. I hope you all know his name is like Amatam with Nigeria Economic Society. And his book said in all the universities, especially across the South. So Professor Ijamida is a miracle in this profession. Thank you, sir. I'm happy you are able to make it down here. Please, I'm waiting for the protocol to give me more lists. Dr. Isipona and Dr. Kawaye. Please, we apologize. It is the rain delay.
Some people connected to things that works. That's the reason why this text is not showing the screen.
Because of some
Yes, people connected the camera
we
direct.
delay because the information we
Yes,
need
yes.
is not all coming
It's really straight
at
to
a goal. You know, also in Nigeria, we will tell somebody
this
some
one will go show.
20 times.
See, I'm not sure for the screen. It's not sure for the
Saturday,
screen. If it was connected to the laptop,
as
that
I
is one
understand
years
it, we
one
are still
HDMI. I'll call you.
to give
I'll
us
come
those
to the
information.
this part.
Until
You
around that
can see.
we didn't see
There seems to be another
that
extra.
experience is today in the
This will
program.
be one HDMI that will come here. It will not take this information there. And they didn't label all these things. They didn't label these things. They didn't label. They have no clear adapters. The one is for the screen.
Please, I understand the past chairman of the ODA is already here in advance
So,
of the selection. Please come to the front to this. Just come to the front to so we can apply and recognize them. I welcome the students of Goldmark Education Center. Please, can you clap for them? I will tell you more
brace is
The
wrong.
popular, the same popular way about the world.
This brace is wrong.
Just hanging around on again.
Do you know
Can you please shift to the side so that
Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Edo, and Delta?
that is
We are in small data.
we'll be talking to you later, and I hope we'll be able to have an opportunity for you to talk to us in these 2 minutes today.
This for the squatters.
Transmission.
No, this is what we changed. We have not changed this thing.
It's not showing on this screen.
No, look at what we changed.
Okay, it's coming.
We changed it.
So that you properly write your name well. We don't want to make
This
mistakes
is all package just now.
in the way that we appear on your certificate.
It's not a test.
It's all package.
We don't want to make we don't want to make any mistake. I recognize, I understand that one of the eminent professors in the Department of Economics, University of the East, New York, Professor Peter Seven, please approach us here. Professor Peter Seven, we will not allow you to stay there. Please come to the front, even if it's not front to come among those. We have a to the front. Professor Peter Seven is also a student of Professor S.E.N.O. May I also inform you that Professor Peter Seven was my classmate at the master degree level. Professor is there, the records are there. So that we have not become professors at things of the world. I hope you understand. Please, before I say any other thing, I want us to welcome, I can see you walking in, Professor M.I. Obada. Please. Professor M.I. Obada is the first fellow of Nigeria Economic Society from Edo State. Professor M.I. Obada is an immediate past non-executive director of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Those are the pioneers of the Department of Economics, University of Ibadan. There was no way anybody that passed that department without encountering Professor M.I. Obada, except for the period he became Director General in one of the tertiary parastatal. When you mention Professor F.R. Obada, there is nobody, I repeat, and that is not exaggeration, there is nobody in this field of economics in Nigeria and beyond that will not know who you are talking about. As a matter of fact, Professor M.R. Obada caused an admission to the University of Ibadan, and today I'm an economist. I thank you, sir. I do hope that Professor C.C.B. Okoji will be able to be here. He told me if the day is not wet, he will be around. He said that it's rain, but I don't know why today of all days the rain has chosen to cry. And they cry beyond the beyond. Thank you very much. I also recognize Dr. Mrs. F. Okoro, one of the oldest lecturers in the department. Today, she will be talking to us in one of our plenary sessions. Madam, I recognize you. Thank you very much. Please, can you approach me here, please, so that I won't mispronounce some of those things. Engineer Ben, Pelosi, please, I want to pronounce everybody with handwriting. It's very, very interesting. Please, I want to recognize some of the advanced party members of the chairman of the Honorable Local Government, who we are making an associate member of the Nigeria Economic Society, the state chapter today. I recognize Honorable Bright Ngadiwa, the past chairman of that council of Honorable Local Government. Please, can you clap for me? All the local government council is very far. It is because of the regard they have for Nigeria Economic Society. They enter this state and come. So please, they deserve all the encouragement. I recognize Honorable Lucky Osaye, the Secretary of Honorable Local Government. We recognize all the persons to that chairman that are here. And we recognize the councillors of the local government that are also here, led by the House Leader, Honorable Ben Iretia. Honorable Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, please can we stand up to honor the speaker who just arrived. Maybe we commence the meeting. Dr. Ian, National. Please, National. Can we receive the national anthem with us in it?
Calling over us, the of the land.
Please, can we see why the speaker sits? Please, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, sir, we are glad that you are here. The Right Honorable Blessing Sheriff Abeba, the Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, who is also an economist. May I inform you that Right Honorable Blessing Sheriff Abeba graduated from the Department of Economics and Statistics, University of Benin. Mr. Speaker, sir, you are the guest citizen today of Edo State. We know, we watch you, we follow you, keenly, whether you are representing us as economists. I do not just tell you today the relationship between you and me dated back, let me say 2007, the minimum. I've always told you, I've always known what to do. But it is not a personal matter that you have been the speaker, has recorded tremendous improvement in Edo State. That is not for me to say now. We shall see that later. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am very happy that we called on you. You answered us. And this is what we want public officers to implement. I say that one categorically because there are many public officers who contacted for this conference. They are either busy or one thing or the other. But we know it's at the heart of the campaign. Mr. Speaker set today aside for us. Mr. Speaker knows that this is not a forum to share money. Mr. Speaker is aware that you are coming to meet people who need money, who are corporate beggars. And Mr. Speaker still decided he has to be there. Mr. Speaker will not want us to announce how he has enabled, how he is the person who has enabled us to organize this summit. And we do not regret to say, Mr. Speaker, sir, that this summit revolves around you as an economist. We are happy that one of us is the number 3 citizen of the State. And our prayer is that we shall be there until your tenure normally expires as God wishes. The whole tenure as Speaker will not be truncated. Because we have seen speakers that are truncated. But I have also interacted with many members of the Edo State House of Assembly who are personal friends and the staff. Mr. Speaker, sir, without mighty words, not just because you are here, I've had the testimonies of your leadership ability, how you carry everybody out. I am not surprised because we have done many things together, we have discussed many things together. That it came to your mouth, I did not expect anything else. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So, we recognize the Chief of Staff to the Speaker who accompanies the Speaker here, Mr. Honorable Frank Odi. Is he here? Thank you very much. I am sorry if I am not able to pronounce your name perfectly, but you know that we are talking about you. Thank you very much. Please let me quickly, by the authority of the chairman of the Edo State Charter, constitute the high table. Please, we welcome the representative of the Vice Chancellor from Rivers State to please come to the high table, Dr. as the representative Mr. Chairman, sir, I mean the chairman, Madam Chairman, that is the way we put it now. To me, the chairman of the state charter of Nigeria Economic Society, who will be handing over today. The outgoing chairman, please, can you come over? If she will reveal to you later those who will be taking over from her. Yes, of course. We'd like to welcome our honoree of today. Our honoree of today, please, Professor S.E.N. Oko. Please, as you walk down, can we please stand up for the established condition? Like I told you before, Professor S.N.E. Oko. Yes, Professor S.N. Oko is also fellow of the Nigeria Economic Society in Edo State. Though from that he lives and teach and work in Edo State. Please, I understand that the representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin is right here because Professor William wants to now. Please, okay, Anat is the Dean of Physical Science, am I correct? Life Science, the Dean of Life Science, we shall recognize it properly later. Don't worry, don't sponsor. Let's put this stuff. Please, can we sit down? Let's sit down. Most again, we apologize for the late arrival of the doctor. Like I told you before, everything we needed to be the doctor by evening of yesterday, we were still contacting people with the bus. Even though we are started not early, but people prefer to do things rush hour to early hours. So we apologize, but the program will soon be here. While that, we are constituted behind you. Although I most especially bring my team here because if I refuse to, I don't know what I will do as. By the time I get to school. Because if my team did not allow me to leave Ambrose Ali University for the past 1 week, to come here, I wouldn't have been here. He graciously granted the approval without wasting time. Professor B.O. Ganga, please take your due seat here. Thank you very much. I know some others, they are lucky. I've not seen Professor Yogaro, the Dean of Students at the University of Benin, who coincidentally was my classmate from 100 level to final year, and then again from master degree. We did first degree together and we started master degree together and third degree together. It was there we met Professor Sede. So that I am still a doctor today, you can now understand the things of the world. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. That is why I'm telling my team here, so that you should know what I've been through. Please, the opening prayer. The chairman has said everybody should pray silently for the next few seconds. So please just bend down and pray to your God and the prayer is said. Amen. We still await the another of the chairman of the one of the government, Honorable Kenneth Adodo, who will soon be here. His advance party is already here. Please, we want you to bear with us. Know that one of the government is very far. So he is one of those chairmen who stay in Mongolia as local as it is. It's not one of those chairmen church chairmen who hang around in view and be presented to the chairman in his council. And that is one of the reasons why we recognize him today. Please, the projector. Where is it? Who is projecting? Let us see them. So that we can project the program of events. And this one will go straight, like I promised before. I did promise, because of the way we didn't start on time. We are going to do everything in that way, sharp, so that those who have other things to attend to will be able to attend to. But before the chairman does all with few remarks, let me inform the House that the Goldmark Education Center is one of the research outcomes of our professor, fellow, Nigeria Economic Society, Professor M.R. Abadi. So, no wonder we see them here in good number. I'd like to recognize one person who liked to be very silent, but is a little person in the state. Dr. Bishop Akalami. Dr. Bishop Akalami is a gubernatorial candidate of the Senate Labour Party in Edo State, the forthcoming Edo State election. Sir, we want you to come to the front. He has always been in our activities, very simple and easy going. So right now, I want to give the microphone to the chairman of this session, of this noon session, Professor Claude Otton, for this remarks.
Slides. Which slide?
Speaker, sir. Let me stand on the word.
Yes, that's how we confirm.
Protocol, right? But I think I want to recognize my teacher, my mentor, Professor Otton. Let us recognize the vice chancellor. It gives me pleasure, actually, to be here amongst us and to chair this session. First, I served in United States then, and I was a big here. And today I have an opportunity to be eminent scholars, eminent parents, eminent people, young and old today, and to discuss the South-South Economic Summit. Now, the South-South Economic Summit actually got started in 2017. In 2017, we felt that there was need to look at economics at that level. Because the issues that affect the economy, sometimes not all the issues affect the South-South. For example, the South-South is known to be an area with so many people from look at that, you see the effect of violence, the positive effect of violence. But we come to Ukudi, come to Lamapene, come to Akua, see negative externalities. And we need to look at those issues. So we thought that since the issues that affect Nigeria are properly attended to nationally, the issues that affect the South are also looked at. So we looked at the South. So we have had the South Summit. First before the South Economic Conference. But when they do discuss in Abuja, they felt no, it's not the South Economic Conference, it's called the Summit. So we have had one in Port Harcourt, second at NDU, as a Bayelsa, the third at the University of Calabar, and today is the fourth one holding at the University of Benin. Now, this combines also with the book launch about our flag, about those who are mentors. Like the chairman told me, things that somebody told her, that each time our professor is retired, why not? For 1 year after your retirement, not be paid. And so we need somebody who has built men, built capital, spent time. That's not fair. So well, today we're combining the good Lord of our Father, who is a master in the history of economic thoughts. And as I listened to them, called Uncle Sam, I knew that we're talking about a master. Second one, they said Uncle S.E.N. Sam. There's Uncle S.E.N. They kept mentioning Uncle E.S.M. Oko. That's the name, Oko. Then the Oko almost sounded like Oto. So I was wondering whether it's my Oko or this so is a coincidence that I'm here to chair this session. You're welcome, sir. And congratulations, sir. And welcome, sir. As your children were here to see how thank you. We cannot thank you enough. But anyway, we can't just accept it as the way it is. So we are here to combine SEM. So we are discussing, and we were told that as somebody who teaches thought, he has taught how the history of economics, how economics started from history, economic ideas, economic thought, and then to Adam Smith. But nobody remembers Richard Canticles. Because also contentious whether Richard Canticles is the father of modern economics or Adam Smith. I'm here today, I'm back, I'm with the fathers. It's a long day. Let me cut it short here. Thank you for listening to me.
If Professor Otto can call Professor M.R. Wada and Professor S. to his academic father, I think I should call them an academic grandfather. Because I'm not qualified to be their chief. It means I'm their child. So that is it. The speaker sitting beside Professor Wada today is also a grandchild of these two professors. I thought I should make myself. Let me recognize the representative of the chairman of Eastern Northeast Bureau, Honorable Harry Okonof. Please, thank you very much. Yeah, let me sit there. Thank you very much. The next, Chairman, sir, Chairman, Madam Chairman. Okay. Next is our chief host, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin, Professor Konya Salami. Should have please talk to us.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's afternoon. Oh, sorry, this was 10. I actually was here for 10 o'clock and well on already, so I had to go until I got a call to come back here. So I see what we want. And the weather is not a issue. It's raining and it's cold. This will allow me to stand on the protocol already very well established to just take a few moments to express the thoughts of our own verity Vice Chancellor, Professor Ligo Timothy Asala. She would have been here personally or not too long ago. She was minded to be here. But when it became clear that she couldn't do this event, she had to reach out to ask me to stand in for her. By the way, my name is Professor N.B.J. Uru, Dean of the Faculty of Life Sciences and member of the Governing Council of our university. It's a rare honor to be standing here to speak on behalf of our Dean Vice Chancellor. First, she has asked me to very warmly welcome this group to not just to Benin, but to our university, and to assure you that she is very much in support of your activity here, and that in whatever way she can be of further, she will try to. That she's allowed this meeting, to hold in our chamber, our Senate chamber, very, very, very much revered. It's a testament to how much she holds, not only this subject, but also the person being honored today. Not every activity is allowed to hold. I'm sure that for those from other universities, you know how dear Vice Chancellors and University Senators hold dear their knowledge. That we're here today shows clearly how the Vice Chancellor values this. The Southside Economic Forum, this activity could have become at a better time than this. It is a hope of other Vice Chancellor also that ventilations from here today will go a long way to provide solutions to the myriad economic problems that bedevil this nation at the moment. We cannot just continue to count and listen. But we're glad that we have economists in the room who are here to do themselves, hopefully be able to advise government properly and on the way forward. I'm also glad that some of those who are shakers in government are here present, so it will be very easy to convey whatever it is that the outcome of these deliberations to higher quarters within government. I'm not the speaker today, so I'll try to take this break. But I will not end this program by the Vice Chancellor without saying one or two things about the honoree for this activity, the very respected Professor S.C. Mann. And I thought we should give it a very loud round. I was still a very young academic in this university when I started here with the Professor S.C. Mann, and of course, for very good reasons. And every time I'm privileged to meet is somebody that I need and I say pray for. And I have done that this morning when I came here for the first time. That again will tell you how the university community values the investment of Professor S.D.M. So the summit is not mistaken at all. You have chosen to honor a man of this quality and caliber. And we can only say that the University of Benin is grateful that they have chosen one of our very best and singled him out for honor this afternoon. This having been said, I'd like to again welcome all of you to the University of Benin and wish you a very fruitful time as this event continues. God bless you.
I'd like to inform you all that the honor is in our honor series. This is the third in our honor series for our fellows who came from the Christians. The first was that of Professor Emma Obada, who are held in the Department of Health. The second because we feel that it should not always be about governance and all those who are money. Whatever effort they are making at the grassroots, despite their constraints, should be understood and be recognized. And we single out, I've already talked about one. One is here, who should come to the high table. Honorable Kenneth Adodo, please come to the high table. The chairman of the Home Local Government. Yes, we have decided to do something unique. When we invited the governor and all those other peoples, we discovered that the House of Assembly is the distinguishing factor between a dictatorship and a democracy. Under a military regime, you have the executive and the judiciary, but you don't have the legislature. But under a democracy, you have, there is where the legislature comes in. And so, whatever we are doing today, it is actually the legislature we are supposed to celebrate, because they are the icon of what democracy anywhere, not only in Nigeria. Thank you very much. Please, your seats. Mr. Chairman, sir. Next, please, before the next program, let me repeat. If you have not registered, go and register. Especially if you are paying, you are a registered member, or you have registered before, because we don't want to meet you when we are issuing our certificates. Next is the chairman's address. I mean the chairman of NES Edo, Professor M.A. Ayemi, aka Mama A. Let me also inform this August gathering that Professor M.A. Ayemi was my chief PhD supervisor. And she didn't give me all those unusual stress. She gave me stress, because you cannot do PhD without stress. But she gave me stress. But you know those under unusual stress, I did it at all. And I must say so. So I would want to particularly want this audience to help me thank her, because without her, maybe I wouldn't have gotten my PhD. Or maybe I would have gotten it, but not at the time I got it. Thank you very much, Madam. I thank you.
Thank you very much, my Vice Chancellor of this great university. I give you my respect. The Governor of the state, I give you my respect. And the Speaker, our own person from the Department of Economics. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you so much. Permit me to stand on other protocols as I go ahead to deliver my lecture or my address. Is it lecture or address? Address. Thank you very much. So I am very pleased to be here today to host this August occasion of South-South Economic Summit. If there is anything else that we should do in the present Nigeria, it is for us to gather economics. And I'm particularly glad that the South-South people in economics are always coming together every 2 or 3 years. We were supposed to have hosted this by last year, but we couldn't because of so many parameters. But here we are today. Now, we say that the title of this particular summit is Economic Thought and Economic and Socio-Economic Development of Smith cannot teach it. You look at our system and see how many of these classical economics that actually operate here. Many things, the social background of our society is such that we have so many defaults when we operate these classical theories or models. And we are asking that we should always gather together and then look at these things properly before we implement them. The human beings we have today here in Nigeria, I'm sorry to say, may not really apply to such classical issues that we had before. So here today, we are gathered from all South, and I'm very pleased that we are able to gather here, and that our person, the honoree, that we are going to honor today with the launching of the book, is able to make it today. Welcome, Prof. We are very happy you are here. Now, in my saying, in my average, I don't want to take a lot of your time. I have my lecture written. It will be in my address written. It is in the brochure. Very sorry about the brochure because the rain held up that person, but he will soon be here, so it will be there. I want to say one thing, and from my local area, they say that Umu Alaya, Umu Laya, Mary, Idumu, Atuero. Did you hear that? Is there anybody that can interpret? Yes, what we are saying here is that those people who gather together to deliberate, the community, the society that come together to deliberate, can never go wrong, and the famine, that is those periods without food, cannot defeat them. Neither can war defeat them. Right or wrong? Right. So here in South, all economies coming together, I'm really very proud because the famine and the war can never defeat us. In other words, the turbulent period we are going through in Nigeria can never defeat us if we come together to deliberate from time to time. Today is one day out of the ones that we are going to make. And I welcome everyone who was able to make it to this program. I'll go ahead a little bit, and I will say we are particularly excited to hear from our lead speaker, Professor Okechukwu Onuchukwu, the Vice Chancellor of Ignatius Adu University of Education, Port Harcourt. You're welcome, sir. Whose insights will be invaluable to our discussions. Today, we also have the privilege of having our Speaker of the House of Assembly. I welcome you, and I welcome all the dignitaries that are here today. We are assuring you that the time and resources you have spent or put in to be here will not be wasted, it will be profitable. The knowledge shared and networks built and solutions proposed will have far-reaching impacts. It is my idea that after we have this summit, a lot of solutions will come out for Nigeria for us to work on the current inflation and then the exchange rate instability. On behalf of the Department of Economics, University of Benin, and the university itself, and the Nigerian Economic Society Edo State Chapter, I welcome you all to what promises to be an enlightening and powerful summit. Let us engage, deliberate, and collaborate towards building a prosperous future for the South-South region and Nigeria as a whole. Thank you very much.
keep the vice president. Please, at this point, I will call on the chairman of MENS, Edo State Chapter, Professor Mes Ada Aniwe, aka Mama A, to come right here and formally introduce the keynote speaker of today, Right Honorable Press Sheriff Abeba, to the conference. Yes. Yes. Come down and pass it. Just come down and take the phone. That is how it is designed. While it is coming, please, I recognize the man who just walked in. Is my mentor, Professor H.P. Oaken. Before Madam takes over from me, I want to tell you he's my academic mentor and father, while Professor M.R. Obada is my academic grandfather.
Hello, everyone. We welcome you once again. One of the highlights of this particular program is to have the Speaker of the House of Assembly address us. And you know what he had titled the address? Who can guess? Who has the brochure? Do you know what he has titled it? The future. And I think Nigeria has future. And all we need to do today in this particular summit is to see that our future becomes bright. And that is what our speaker, Honorable Blessing Abeba, and a product of this university will tell us. Honorable sir, you have done so well to have come here today, and we are very proud of you. Anytime, any day, when you have your products, being the Speaker of the House of Assembly, I think we have done well. Can we have a round of applause for him? Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me say good afternoon to everybody here today. And I'm so happy today being in the midst of my brothers and sisters in academics. I welcome you all to this summit. Thank God for bringing us all here today. My name is Right Honorable Blessing Sheriff Abeba, the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, and the product of this local university of Benin City. I graduated here in 1999. The course economics is a 4 years course here. But I spent 5 years. I had an extra session. Before I go further, I want to first of all
who I here, he was a lecturer too. Professor Mrs. Okochi, Fair Okochi, then Professor Iyoma, we were all my lecturers then. There were so many of these are the ones I remember their name right now. Well, my key note address titled Future. The future. I think as a young man, when I got into the University of Benin, life was so tough, very tough. Then I think then our school fees were paying seven naira in school fees. Our school fees, yeah, that's 7 naira. Before you can get it to pay, very difficult then. But we thank God today we are here. I'm from Omuraura, Onwan West Local Government of Edo State. I was born into the good family 52 years ago. My village is Omuraura. I love my village so much. I don't think I've stayed at my village for 1 month stretch. I'm a home boy, typical home boy. I'm set to go to the village now. All my things, they are in my boots. I love it in my boots. From here, I proceed to my village. I go every weekend to associate with my people who give me their mandates to represent them in the Edo State House of Assembly. Because I always go to brief them what is happening in the house. I owe them a lot. And going there to tell them what's happening means that I'm paying them. They must know what is happening. So I thank you all. The future. And let me also thank this body for giving it fit for me to be here today to read the keynote address in this summit. As our Mama has said, Mama A, if you go to the brochure, you can follow up with me in that brochure, the future. Keynote address by Right Honorable Sinagwema, the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, at the opening ceremony of summits organized in the Nigeria Economic Society, the University of Benin, the 11th of July 2024. Who is the future? And to where? The soul, golden rule of capital accumulation, requires that we do for the future generation what we wish our past generations have done unto the present. That's our generation. However, as widely taught, the responsibility to do this all-encompassing and egalitarian future, a future full of hope and equal opportunities for all, does not solely lie with the politicians. I like to tell the story of a great poet about the bat. The bat does not like the sky, so it turns upside down against the sky. However, it does not also like the ground, and it closes its eyes against the ground. The sky supplies its water, and the ground supplies its food. Yet, the bat hates them both. The poet concludes that the bat is not his friend. I use this short poetic analysis to portray how we see ourselves. Many of us could be the bats. The rich, the civil, the rich, the poor, the politician, the academician, the industrialist, the civil servant, name it, who does not appreciate the impact of another in his life and demonstrates hatred based on his mere perception of events. Such the civilian, the politicians and the civil servants, and so on, has not enabled us to properly understand our interdependency to collectively build a future for our next generation. This is one reason why I was excited to be called upon to deliver this keynote address in the midst of erudite academicians, some of whom were my lecturers in this university many years ago. As an economist myself, standing among professional colleagues, even as the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, gives me joy, and it is an opportunity to render to my very first constituency my contribution to this future, and to call on my professional colleagues to make their service available to the government, particularly the Edo State House of Assembly, not in the manner also to become armchair critics. While I thank the organizers of this summit, I really want them to make a concrete communique from which the House can make bids for the good governance of the state and all the praised states. You must have heard of the Praised Commission, in which we as economists ought to be participants, who will call you before you act in the best interest of the future. Until we are ahead as a professional body, we must continue to shout, making our research input available to government. They must hear us. They must hear us. They must hear us. It's the new slogan. They must hear us. And those who are not prepared to hear will either have a change of heart or go deaf forever. They must hear us. Let us be part of the government economic team, for I know that the Nigerian Economic Society has so much to offer. However, in my position as the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, I can only speak for Edo State among the other states of the region. It is no more news that the GDP of the state is now $25.8 billion, ranking 15 among 36 states, and the FCT has engaged $9.88 billion in 2023. When we inaugurated as Assembly, GDP per capita was 2038 in 2023, which has increased to $2,391. Unemployment rate in Edo State has reduced from 25% to about 19%, which is the smallest among the praised states. Poverty rate is now single digits of 8.8%, which is among the 10 lowest in the country. The list can go on, but this is just a keynote address. All these would have been possible without the cooperation, at times confrontation, legislation and oversight functions of the House, which one of you leads as the Speaker, to achieve more for our state. Must join hands with us. For I want to beat my chest that my professional colleagues are doing what they know best to do. In particular, the House, which an economist leads, has passed 17 bills and over 42 resolutions within just 1 year of existence. This is good because we are poised to meet with the leeway of the resources of the past in order to quickly redeem our people from both material and mental poverty, in line with the golden rules of capital accumulation. We want to guarantee the future of our children. We are in a hurry to do this, for two reasons. One, our people are tired of hearing the same old stories of future prospects. They now want to feel these future prospects in real time, because we have all been so busy to the extent that sin is now the only believing. Two, our people are completely tired of poverty and its vicious cycle, or the transfer of poverty from generations to generations. That if we do not act fast, anybody can be a victim. Especially in a country where poor see the rich as the cause of their problems, since the rich have seen the poor as the architect of their own misfortune. We will then reconcile this paradox rather than the politicians. And getting slow about it can be counterproductive, because as John Maynard Keynes said, we shall all be dead on the long run. Let me also say that beside the bills, resolution and oversights, which are our main functions, we have taken initiative to execute projects that can guarantee the economic prosperity of our people in all the sectors and the real sectors of the Edo economy. There is no honorable member in the 8th Assembly without a constituency project that can guarantee the future. The latest is the purchase of 2 power bags for security agencies in each of the 24 constituencies, making it 48 in numbers. This is to guarantee availability and easy accessibility. The first two and most important dimensions is the security of lives and properties and food security. The last two, utilization and stability, are what we plead with security agents themselves about. To thank the Executive Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Governor Baseki, who believes in the mutual engagements, cooperation, and non-superiority among the arms of government. If any is superior, it is surely the legislature, because it is the distinguishing institution, the democracy from a dictatorship such as the military regime. I once again commend the organizers of this summit. I guarantee you that the office of the Speaker is always open to you for a continuous cross-pollination and cross-examination of ideas after this summit. Please do not let our conversation start and end here, but get here, for in constant touch and feeling, iron will sharpen iron, to guarantee that future we all aim to see for our next generation. On my part, I shall continue to listen to you, shall continue to participate in your activities, and if need be, shall respond adequately to logistics requirements of the society, mostly because it is my professional body. I shall participate fully in it and within the limits of resources, help the Edo State chapter to shine in the conference, because he who lives in an island cannot be seen washing his face with silver. Thank you all for this opportunity to talk to the eggheads in our environment. On behalf of the House, I once again invite you to make adequate and implementable policies for the South-South region of this country, in particular Nigeria in general. Long live Nigeria, long live Edo State, long live our West. Well, thank you very much. God bless you all.
Please, before Mr. Speaker goes to sit down, we'd like to invite the representative of the Vice Chancellor, Professor N.I. Obada, to help us. No, I know. I said we are inviting him and you to help us give a token gift chairman of Nigeria Economic Society.
Thank you, also. Well, this is an award of honor from the Nigeria Economic Society, Edo State Chapter, presented to Right Honorable Blessing Adepa. I'm so glad that you're proud of your hometown, because the least I can say is please keep that up. Some people go up and they don't ever go back home. There are senators who don't know the road to their duty, except every campaign. But I'm happy that you're not one of them. So it's my honor to hear you this medal of honor. Half of the Vice Chancellor of University of Benin, Professor William Martinez.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Blessing Adepa. Let me say first of all that it's my very great pleasure to meet you. Incidentally, I was away from the university for 12 years. During which period, we were there as an undergraduate and you obtained your degree. Since then, you have progressed tremendously on many fronts, including the political front. I want to congratulate you for your achievements. And like the representative of our Vice Chancellor has rightly said, India, Professor Uru, you rightly observed that you are one of those who take your alma mater very highly. And that's why you agreed to relate with them. When my grandson, Francis Igberasi, came to me and told me that, he had met you, you were very supportive, you planned to be here, I was indeed very, very delighted. So, we are very grateful to you. So, on behalf of the Nigerian Economic Society, Edo State Chapter, it's my very great pleasure to present to you this plaque marking an award of honor.
Thank you.
Your contributions to society
Thank you.
and your contributions to Edo State and the nation at large. Congratulations.
If you have it,
Thank you so much. I hope you know that when you attend the school and there is no certificate, you are not done anything yet. So I have the privilege to give him the certificate of honor. A round of applause for him. On behalf of the Nigerian Economic Society of the State Chapter, we offer you this certificate of honor and two presented to the Right Honorable Blessing Adepa. But did you see how today was? Was it not a day of blessings? Day of blessings. So here we are. Congratulations, sir, for this.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we know that you may be in a hurry, but like you said, you are in your first constituency. We are going to release you, but you will still wait for some time. I've already beginning of the speaker, great economist, nobody can do it more than that. From the address, you know when you start hearing Fed, solo capital, accumulation, golden rule of accumulation, you start hearing John Maynard Keynes, you know that an economist is talking. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are very grateful that you still have not forgotten some of those things despite the political brouhaha. That you are still in Edo State. I told Comrade Adodo, who is the chairman of Omode, I said, yes, Nigerian Economic Society, we are always ready to make our services available to any level of government. In short, we are not sick. Because even though it is not among all those who can theorize, can practicalize, it is only among those who can theorize, you can see those who can practicalize. Because you simply cannot give what you don't have. Mr. Speaker, sir, in your address, you have said we should make our services available, particularly to the last of us. And you should also be ready to listen to us as we have always. We can guarantee you that it is not about money. In short, we don't want money. If we wanted money, we would have gone to the bank and also know what to do. Sir, Professor, that we have accepted to be lecturers and building the people already means we are ready to prepare. We are already prepared to make all the sacrifices. So please, we like to be called upon. We'll be visiting you as we have said. We know that we're ready to receive us. So let me tell the House that I met the speaker when they were already gathering him. You know, Dr. Sikone is here. We went to see the speaker. We met him with the soldiers, you know, already gathering him. I said, no, is he not Honorable Abeba? I just moved from where I sat down. I moved straight here. And the moment he saw me, there was as humble as that, because he has met the fellow economists. I decided to say that because we have seen speakers before. Thank you very much. Next is next is the presentation of the book of readings and launch in honor of Professor S.E.N. Oko. And I have the authority of the chairman to call on Professor O.I. Venerable Professor O.I. Usamoji to come and help us do justice to this part. Professor Samuel, sir.
Professor of Life. You're welcome, sir. I must acknowledge the man of today, Professor S.N. Oka. A lot of people think that the mission is a name and the pronunciation, and you may have to spell that, but sir, all not to you, sir. You deserve what you got. You must finally also, for everybody else, you must appreciate Professor Obama. If you don't appreciate him, it will be a misnomer, because as one of those who were about the department who studied the postgraduate in 1979, sir, and you're the co-supervisor of my PhD. And I graduated in 1984. I think some people were not yet born. I have to do this. I was almost going to tell her no when she invited me for two reasons. Because I'm very busy now. I'm retiring at the end of this year. I'm writing my memoir. I'm writing 2 books now for my retirement. But because of Professor Yanoko, I couldn't say no. It had to be done. You know, and that's why we're here. Because it's a night of my church, and I happen to be a priest of the Anglican Church. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about economic thoughts and socio-economic development of Nigeria. Adam Smith cannot teach here in honor of Professor S.N. Oku. It's a 13-chapter book edited by Anyiwe Oyakena, who is his son to me, Erega Iberase. Excellent work has been done, and for a very great man, a humble man, a wonderful man, a child of God, an excellent man, man I well loved and respected, Professor Oku. God will bless you, sir, and keep you in good health for us in Jesus' name. Now, we're going to look at this very quickly. First of all, general comments about this book. It's a very beautiful book, and the first 3 chapters focus on economic thoughts. The remaining 10 chapters focus on the socio-economic development of Nigeria. That's the structure, as I see it. And it's a beautiful book because it demonstrates to the reader a paradigm shift, you know, in terms of taking you from the old school to the new school. And that is very core in this matter. So that's generally speaking. Then we go straight to the content itself. The first chapter, which talks about, which we look at the classical theories of development, a comparative analysis, talks about several models of economic growth. I would have preferred this to be called a review instead of a comparative analysis. But I'm very excited about the second chapter, African Economic Thoughts. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. I've got excited reading that. And I honestly believe that that thing should be developed and funding will be available because a lot of people want to fund that. And I want to, something that should not be left out in that book should be, Professor Kwado should not be left out in that book, you know. The MD, or the Chief Executive of the African Development Bank, should not be left out of that book. And I think it should be a really big book that will stand on the test of time. Please, do all of that and let them go further about that work. Then the other one of CN, the redefinition of economic development, talks about capability theories of development, you know, and that was very nice. The rest one are eclectic in nature. The impact of monetary policy on headline inflation. And then he concluded, the authors concluded that the nominal interest rate negatively related to headline inflation. And that was their finding. And I think that is also the misnomer that has been driving the central bank in pushing and thinking that is what we continue to escalate interest rate, that's the only way we can do with inflation. We're just burying our head in the sand and not looking at what is happening. What is causing inflation here is really full inflation. And what is driving that, apart from wrong policies, you know, and policy somersault, is the issue of, you know, all this, I don't know, they call it terrorism, they call it all manner of things, insecurity, they call it all sorts of names. But the truth of the matter is that people cannot go to farm. In my village here, my village is not far from here by nightfall. I can't even go there. I'm afraid to go there. You can't go to farm. And that's why there's no food. Because if we had food, we would not be talking about all this. So that needs to be looked at very well. The impact of taxation itself. You look at taxation, for me, that's just an outline. But I was also very interested in chapter 6, disability adjusted life years, application to contributing metrics of burden of diseases. It was a beautiful paper. I think I love that. Then in number 7, exchange rate, import, demand, and economic growth. You know, what's in ECOWAS? I was wondering exactly there whether you used Google data or what was done. I'm not too sure because the data was hidden. But anyway, it was a good thing. Coronavirus pandemic and gender-based violence. I was very interested. I was expecting a role out there because that's an exciting area. But again, we thank God for that. Number 9, contribution of helps to growth, the development of economic growth. I think that was an exciting paper, and everybody gets excited about the golden rule of capital accumulation. I was one of those when I was taught here by Professor Yoha. He told me that I was the only one in the PhD class. I was face to face with him, and he said, "Rosai, I'm going to teach you what I was taught in a year, or in a few hours." He said, "Now you get ready," and he took chalk. And you used to be blackboard, and he began to write. I never forgot that. When that was exciting times, you know. So most of us always remember that, you know. Domestic policy, environment, foreign debt dynamics in Nigeria. Again, that has been very exciting, you know, and I love that. But we continue to wonder how we continue to shift goalposts in Nigeria. We move from here. We say, no, we are relating debt to GDP. Oh, we're not, it's GDP that matters. No, it's some people say, oh, it's revenue that matters. Some people say it's absorptive capacity that matters. But we're still waiting. And we are borrowing, you know, the future generation and dipping in forever and ever. But I don't know. It's important that whenever we do books, we relate to policy. And this is what this book has done. It has related to policy a lot, which is very good. Assessing realities and failures of Adam Smith's economic ideas in the 20th century. This is the only thing I violently disagree with in this book. Violently. I think it was a misnomer to have added Adam Smith cannot teach here. He's a man in our history of economics that will be there. It trivializes the name. If you can block it and blot it out. I don't see any need for it here. There was no justification. All of you try to justify it. I mean, it's not just, it doesn't contribute to the work. This book is beautiful. And the person who did it for is beautiful. All the people who work very hard, you know. And you give it a special color as if it's that important. You should blacken it out. I will tell my friend who is I think it's Mindex. I'm a part of his editorial board. We'll tell him to remove it. You know? So that's a very good thing. The changing consumption of public finance in Nigeria, excellent. Because there you talk about diversification and improvement in management. So it's in all this. Then of course the last one, sector-specific analysis of exchange rate fluctuation, interest instability, where you focus on so much the impact on the manufacturing sector, and you know, all that are very, very important. And I believe, you know, when I look at this book, one, great effort. People sat down to put this book together. Two, the man you are doing in honor is a great man. Number three, the relation of economic history and thoughts to application in society. We are living in a society never like this before. We are a society where everything touches upside down, where nobody is listening to anybody, and the more you listen to people, the less you understand what they are saying. That in politics, I have said it again and again, and you know, I'm not too comfortable with politics, but I'm happy we see one of our own here probably begin to tell us how politics We're grandpa. We buy and send our grandchildren. The Lord bless you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I wouldn't have expected a professor to review a whole book without a disagreement. And that is why he is professor. It also shows that no professor can be manipulated. That is what it shows. Well, it is an argument, ongoing argument. Whether it's an ongoing argument, thank you, my professor. That is why you are a professor. By the time we argued and argued in our postgraduate seminar for almost the whole day, I will shout, Professor Iganiga, speak, arrest this matter. That is why you are our professor. But he has never really disappointed us. So that is it. This book, if you look at it, you will think it's foreign. It comes out at 40,000 naira a copy. However, the chairman of NES has said we should subsidize it because we are doing it in honor of Professor S.E. Nduku. And therefore, anybody who wants a copy, apart from the notion, will get a copy for 10,000 naira only. Please, is the speaker here? Speakers are, please, you will soon come out. But please, let me do this, yes. We want to honor our father. We want you to be part of it, your teacher. It's the first award we will be giving today. The man, because of whom we are here today, Professor S.E.N. Oku. Why we present this book in summer, we also like to honor him with a plaque as a mark of reverence which we have for him. At this point, I will call on the speaker, his colleague, Ekesa. We have no other question to continue to put that in Professor and among these children that are sitting here who have grown up to be our academic father, while they are our academic grandfathers, Professor H.E. Owayo, please, you will come over here, sir. Is Professor H.E. Owayo still here? Okay. So, this is it. We have no certificate to give to our father because he has given us all the certificates. We cannot turn out to be giving his certificates.
we are holding you today because I'm part of that interview. So on that note, I want to say congratulations. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. I wish you long life and very good health. Anytime we have any problem about academics, we'll always run to you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
Please, Mr. Speaker, sir, before you take a walk, because you are not leaving us, we know you are. Please, we want you to help us confer this associate membership on Honorable Kenneth Atutu, the chairman of the board. Please, Mama A. Professor Otto, please.
Thank you very much. This is also my brother. We're in the same political party. Doing very well. We are from the School of Thought of Pasik. For Pasik. Though some people do not like it. There is policies. His policies, they are strong. I said, the time for sharing those money to us is gone. In those states, money should be used to work.
block tomatoes.